Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Unfortunately, this is our second take. We had some technical difficulties on one of my favorite beers of the entire year. It is the Anchor Steam Christmas Happy New Year Ale. This is one of those beers that I look forward to every single year. It's something that's different every single year, very unique, and it's very secretive. So we've already poured it. But what this is 2013 Anchor Steam Christmas Ale. It's a new tree on the front. A new recipe every year, but the same great traditions. And it's very secretive. They don't tell you what hops, they don't tell you what malts, they don't tell you hardly anything of what's in it. So you kind of have to guess. This has been done since 1975. Every year, like I said, it's different. It's available from November to January. It's very hard to get. I live on the East Coast. A six-pack is typically about $17, and it's worth it. So if you don't want to watch any more of this, go out and buy it if you can find it. But every year is different. Every year is a different tree, like I said. 2013 is the California White Fir. It has been drawn by the same artist, James Stitt, since 1975, which I think is awesome. The other cool thing about this is, if properly refrigerated, this beer can last for years. It says here, this beer remains intriguing and drinkable for years. There's different nuances that emerge from it as the flavor mellows, much like the memories of the great holiday seasons of the past. Celebrate Anchor Steam. It's been around since 1975. So cool about this beer is you can let it sit. I typically buy at least a six-pack, two if I can find them. I'll circle this, and then I'll store it in a beer cooler. And then what I'll do is, I've done these 4 years in a row, and I try to make it wait for at least 2 years. So 2011, I'll have at Christmas, and then so on and so forth. So it's always this really dark kind of color to it, very light head, definitely laces the glass. This year is only 5.5% ABVs, which is not much. Usually has a really strong malty flavor, a lot of piney resins to it, and has a really unique flavor to it that you really can't pinpoint, which is amazing. So let's try it. Yeah, every year is different. This one's a little bit maltier. Definitely has that pine cone, piney resin flavor to it. A little bit of fruit background to it. It's so good. Every year it's got a really clean finish. It's fairly filtered, even though you can't tell because of the dark color. It just has this kind of explosion in your mouth of this kind of Christmassy season with what we're used to smelling with pine cones and Christmas trees, and it just has a really nice kind of malty background balance to it. I always buy this every year. It's not cheap, but it's always different. It's always something that you really enjoy, and the best thing about it is you can save it for the next year, which is so cool. Family and friends come over, you can break it back out, and it's always good. This year's no different. It's that dark malty flavor, a little bit of pine behind it, possibly a little bit of fruit behind it that I can't pinpoint. I don't even want to guess. It's just great. Buy it if you can find it. It's always a 5. It's always worth finding. They even make these huge Imperial bottles, which are amazing. I've never purchased before, but if you're having a huge Christmas party, buy those two. So thanks for watching microbeerreviews.com.